Yosef ben Rabbi Yeshua. Rabbi Yeshua's son Yosef gets ill, effectively dies, comes back to life, and Rabbi Yeshua says, "What did you see?" And he says, anyone for 5 points? No? Okay. Olam hafuch ra'iti. I saw an upside down world. It was an inverted world. And in this world, the people who are high in this world and exalted are low in that world. And the people who are low in this world are high in that world. So basically, everything was flipped. The only people who are the same are the Torah scholars, the wise ones, so you're all safe. Okay. And then his response from his father was, Olam barur ra'ita. You saw a clarified world. You saw how things really are, not falling for the illusions, the wealth of this world. Mendy, you listening? I'm going to test you. Good. So we can basically begin to think about the illusions, how things can be confused. This week's Torah reading, Vayigash, he drew close. Yehuda is in a world of illusion. He drew close. He's speaking to the ruler of Egypt, Safanat Paneach, who's basically taken his brother Benjamin as a prisoner, who's been framed for stealing something he didn't steal. He's being told he can go back up to Canaan, but Yehuda knows if he goes up without his younger brother, his dad's going to die. Yaakov, Yisrael, is going to die. They're not going to have any food. The famine's in full throat. Everything is completely over. Yehuda is in desperation, pleading for his life, but he's being strong. However, is any of it true? No, of course it's not true. Now, the word barur or borer is key to the teachings of which Rebbe? You got one guess? The Ishbitzer Rebbe. Okay. It was right, the Meir Shalom. Because it's all about birurim, clarifying what's true and what's not. Now, just as Joseph, as Yehuda thinks he's speaking to the ruler of Egypt, he doesn't know he's speaking to his brother. And he thinks his life is in peril. His life is never in peril. And so it says, the Ishbitzer says on Vayigash, Az yira lanu Hashem ki lo hayinu begalot me'olam v'lo mashal aleinu shum uma rak Hashem levato. In the future, we're going to realize there was never a nation ruling over us. It was all illusion. It was all Hashem. So right now, it feels, many people say, oh, the world's full of darkness. And yeah, it's awful. Last Sunday, there was a complete tragedy in Bondi Beach. Absolute tragedy. Antisemitism is off the charts. It looks like we're under the thumb. It looks like we're under pressure. And in this world, sure, much of that may be true in this world. However, it's ultimately all illusion. And today is 7th day of Chanukah. 7th is physicality. We go into the 8th day at 3:30 p.m. today. Come along. I'll bring my guitar. And it's Zot Chanukah, the 8th day, which in itself, Kabbalistically, is its own festival. Hanukkah lights are the organuz, according to the Kabbalists, the first light of creation that is sent into the world. And it's sent to illuminate ultimately what's true at this time of darkness and bring it into the world. So we can use this candle to remind us ultimately of what's true. Yes, we're in this world. Taxes have to be paid. Anti-Semitism has to be dealt with. Laws have to be followed. And we've got issues to deal with. However, the light of the Hanukkah candles are reminding all of us ultimately what's true. So even though things may seem far away, Vayigash, and he drew close, you're closer than you think, because ultimately it's all illusion. May the light shine forth. Happy Hanukkah.